Hello friends, in this class we are talking about human respiratory system. Now human is a very complex organism. Via the simple process of diffusion, not able to provide oxygen to each and every cell. So human needs a separate system to provide proper gaseous exchange. So we have respiratory system. Now human respiratory system consists of several organs. So let us have a look on a several organ present in human respiratory system. First, we have nostril, then nasal cavity, pharynx, larynx, trachea, bronchi, bronchioles and alveoli. Let us have a look on different organs of the respiratory system in detail. So the very first part of human respiratory system are the nostrils. Nostrils are the nasal opening through which air is drawn into the nasal cavity. The nasal cavity is separated from oral cavity by a bony plate. Nasal cavity has a central septum which divides it into two pair nasal passage. These nasal passages are lined by ciliated epithelium and mucus secreting cell. Both the mucus and cilia check the entry of dust particle and microbes. Now the second important part is pharynx. It is a common passage for air and food. It leads into trachea and esophagus. What is esophagus? Esophagus lies behind the trachea. While swallowing the food, glottis get covered by the small cartilaginous flap of skin called epiglottis. By this way, epiglottis prevent the food or water from entering into the respiratory tract. Upon crossing the pharynx, air is actually enters into the windpipe called trachea. Trachea is about 10 to 11 cm in length and 1.5 to 2 cm in diameter. It was provided by incomplete she-shaped cartilaginous ring which is prevent the trachea from collapsing even if there is not much air in it. Trachea is lined by ciliated epithelium and mucus secreting cell. The mucus and cilia both prevent the entry of dust particle and microbes. On entering the thoracic cavity, trachea divides into two bronchi. Upon dividing, one bronchi further divided into three branches and enter the three different lobes of right lung, while the other bronchi divide into two subdivisions and enter into two different lobes of left lung. Within the lungs, each bronchiole divides and redivides to form a final branch-like structure called bronchioles. Each bronchus with all its branches are called bronchial tree. After repeating each bronchioles, it ends into cluster of tiny chamber called alveoli. Alveoli are functional unit of lungs. They are the actual site of respiratory gaseous exchange. Total number of alveoli in lungs is 300 to 400 millions. Alveoli are covered with the network of capillaries. The lungs. Lungs are the pair of spongy, highly elastic and bag-like organ protected in rib cage. They are roughly cone-shaped and situated in thoracic cavity. The lower surface of lung rests on a diaphragm which forms the floor of thoracic cavity. The lungs are enclosed by double membrane called pleura. Pleural membrane are separated by the thin space filled with the pleural fluid which lubricates the membrane to avoid the friction. Lungs play a very important role in a mechanism of breathing. This is all about the process of respiration in human being. If you like the video, kindly hit the like button, share it with your friends and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.